Welcome back to a very rainy Pokemon Scarlet. Now, today I decided let's head back to the Academy. After we tackled the previous grass gym leader, Gracious, at the Artisan Gym, it said that more classes were available. And I haven't explored many of the classes to begin with. So I thought today would be a good chance to tackle a class or two, and then we're going to head out and we're going to work on Eevee's, or Batman's, happiness or friendship level. Good morning, Master Leo. What class would you like to take? We can take biology, math, history, languages, battle study, art, or home ec. I think I'll tackle... Let's do the biology class. You'd like biology with Mr. Jacques? Yes, I would. Class will begin shortly. Don't be tardy. So when I originally played Pokemon Scarlet, I don't think I really did the classes, so this is going to be a new experience for me. Hello. My name's Jacques, and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. In my class, we'll all learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. In today's class, I'll teach you a great way to get to know your Pokemon in more depth, which is relevant to the happiness, I think, of Eevee. If you'd like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out to their Pokeball and walk along you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let out the Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Once you let our Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They'll sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along you? Probably inside buildings. That's right. Great job, Leo. I see you did your homework. The correct answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things walking around inside buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out with their Pokeballs while outdoors. Okay, everyone? I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyways, you may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Oh, I almost forgot. Keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Remember, use the ZR button to throw a ball and let out the Pokemon inside. You also want to remember that throwing a Pokeball at a wild Pokemon will start a Pokemon battle. It looks like that's all the time we have for class today. See you all next class. Okay, that is actually a great reminder, because the other thing I wanted to do was switch Batman to be the lead of our party for that exact reason, so he can get more friendship level. And there is a level 2 biology, so let's do that one. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. You take me there. I can't even be tardy. Do I sit next to the kid, by the way? Hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did you all try using the ZR button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in our last class? No. Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I'd also highly recommend picnics for when you spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Sanguaro's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Eggs! Whew, you all got it right. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes though. You need to have them in your party. And there's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Whoops, my most important thing came right after the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. Actually, I kind of like this. This is kind of funny because I feel like a lot of mechanics in Pokemon aren't super well explained in Pokemon itself. For example, Pokemon breeding and happiness just aren't systems that are explained too well. And I think the class setting and actually teaching the things through the classes is really interesting. Would you like math with Miss Time? Is she the sister of Miss Rhyme? I hope she is. Oh my god, she is. Okay. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Time, and I'll be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of the class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Yeah, sort of. I know who the is. Oh my. Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interest with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water, and water is strong against fire, correct? Leo, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? If the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, it's doubled. That's right, I knew I could counter you for this question, Leo. Using moves of a different type that your Pokemon is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage by those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of a type that your Pokemon is resistant to isn't very effective. It divides the damage of your moves by 2. I don't mean to encroach on Mrs. Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it's best to use a lively topic as an example. That can make math fun for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to see you all in the next class. Yeah, okay. So that teaches you, I guess, about like the different numbers and stuff in the game. History, language. Let's do a history, because that's probably lore. Do you like history of Mrs. Raffort? Sure. Oh wow, look at her. Oh, that's Hisui in the background. Oh, I see we have some new students with us today. My name's Raffort. I'll be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. She looks southern. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. Today, you shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside the crater is called Area Zero. And research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is, in fact, over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Leo. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? Snorlax, a Pokemon Center, or treasure. It's definitely treasure, but a Snorlax is funny. That is correct. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in the world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for the dreams of treasure hunting, though, as a lab has been built in the very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gone swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lessons. We will unravel more of history's enigmas to grow next time. Thank you, Miss Raffort. Let's do history too. And then maybe battle studies, and then this has gone on for 10 minutes, so I feel like that's time to venture out and start working on Batman. I did 2 gyms in a row, so I'd like to get some more progress on the team itself and character building. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now part of history. Today, we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, the region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. The Emperor also zealously believed the legend of treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond. beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Leo. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldean Empire began to rule this region? I think she said 2000. That is correct. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of the mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, well, I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at that time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is it that time already? Okay, it looks like it's the same one. Same exit. Subtle foreshadowing there, I think. Time machine, huh? Hey, you have your Pokemon out indoors. That's not allowed. It's not allowed, little kid. Why are you tiny? Yeah, stop. I'm stopping you. Let your Starly go. It's not supposed to be in here. Oh my god. Let's hit a battles. Oh, yeah. Let's hit a battle studies course, and then we're gonna head out and start training up Batman a little bit. Mrs. Dendra. Okay. Oh, you're Mrs. Dendra. Osu, say hello to your battle instructor. The one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra. Osu is a karate thing, by the way. Look it up. My age? 25. My hobby? Working out. My type? Well, strong and muscular fighting types, of course. That's all for my introduction. As for my class, this is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. We'll start with the basics so that no trainer gets left in the dust. Even if you're new to this stuff, have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles, and you'll be pros in no time. Let's set our fighting spirits ablaze, together. Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities that you'll want to remember. I'm talking about the power, type, and category of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move's types. Heads up, new kid, question coming your way. There are two categories that attack moves can fall under. Know what they are? Moves of light and moves of darkness. Moves you love and moves you hate. Physical moves and special moves, of course. Awesome, you're just as sharp as I expected. New kid, looks like you have a handle on the basics. Anyways, attack moves are split into two categories, physical and special. Physical moves do more damage the higher your Pokemon's attack stat is. And special moves do more damage the higher your Pokemon's special attack stat is. On the other side of things, Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having a high defense or special defense stat, respectively. Unless you're playing Generation 1, in which it's the same stat. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with physical moves should raise their attack stat, and Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both of these stats equally will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong point stronger, I always say. That goes for both Pokemon and people. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive home the point. I guess we're out of time. Well, generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even for book learning. Nothing like a fresh little fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? But class is over now. Take care, you little rascals. I'm gonna be honest, halfway through that, my throat started feeling kind of like stinging from doing her voice. So that's not good. All right. Oh, it's nighttime. So that's nice for little buddy. I think this is the ZR fun. Hello, Batman. Welcome. So now I have to figure out... We're just going to walk with Batman a little bit here. Figure out what we want to do with Batman. I think we'll actually go through Mesagosa. And... Oop, that missed. Excuse me. I'm going to go through Mesagosa. And I'm going to actually head back to Delibird Presence, which is where I picked up the charcoal. Oh, I didn't mean to run into you. Sorry. Oh, wait. Who's that? Why are you standing there? Oh, I can't get back up there. But there is an item here, so let's grab that. An ether. One of the things I do really like about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is how the items are scattered about. To me, it just feels a bit more satisfying than they were in previous games. Oh, I just ran into you. But I'm going to go back to Delibird Presence because they have something that's called a Soothe Bell, I believe, which should increase the happiness or the friendship level of our Pokemon as we use it. Welcome to Delibird Presence. We've great gifts galore. What'll it be? Is it a general good? Yeah, Soothe Bell. 5,000 Poke. An item to be held by Pokemon. The comforting chime of this bell calms the holder, making it friendly. Also, hold on. Wait, do I already have one? Change, give an item to hold. Oh yeah, I picked one up in the last episode, I think. So here, have that, Eevee. You can now have a Soothe Bell. And if you give these to a... sorry, I don't mean to actually give that to you. If you give consumables to a Pokemon, it also makes them friendlier. So like the candy and the zinc and stuff. So if I use zinc, which increases the special defense EVs of a Pokemon, it'll be happier. Same thing for the Clever Feather. EVs specifically are... Oh, sorry, I have multiple of these. EVs specifically are the effort values that you get from using a Pokemon, like in battle. So when you kill certain Pokemon, you get EVs from them. Not to be confused with Eevee, the Pokemon, but like EV as an effort value. And the EVs you get from that is what influences their stats. The battle teacher didn't really explain that well. You don't have control over what stats your Pokemon gets because it scales based on their Pokemon species and their individual values, or IVs, which are determined when you breed a Pokemon. The EVs are what you train up, and the EVs are... what is going on with the train there? What is that? But yeah, so it's in summary, the EVs are what you can actually train, which impact your Pokemon stats as well. Which is important to consider if you're playing competitive. In the regular Pokemon games, I don't think it matters so much because most of the time nothing's actually that tough anyways. Alright, so this is an Ice-type Bonsly. I don't want a Bonsly. And I don't feel like swapping to Crocalor for this. Let me find something that our little buddy can fight. Have you seen the 10 sights of Paldea? Want to know the way to one of the 10 sights of Paldea? Sure. Welcome, Sergio, the office worker. There's a lot of office workers out here. Do they have nothing better to do? So Batman should be over-leveled here. Yeah, because this is like an early game area. So we're just going to immediately hit him with Covet, which should kill. Bam! Take that. Oh! I was wrong. I get tackled. Let me use Quick Attack because of the faster animation. And we're going to say goodbye to the Paldean Wooper. Who is... Oh, okay. Paldean Wooper is one of my favorite Paldean Pokemon. I love Wooper and Quagsire just in their regular forms. And Paldean Wooper and Clodsire are awesome Pokemon. I love them so much. That's just a sight I've never seen. So I really like Axolotls. I used to own 2 of them actually. When I got them as like a rescue. So I do have personal connection to those guys. Also, let me talk to you. The Grand Olive Orchard, one of the 10 sites of Paldea, is just a little past the Pokemon Center. Just follow the path and you can't miss it. Okay. I don't actually... So one thing I don't know is if I do this and send Eevee out to fight wild Pokemon, I don't know if that counts towards building more friendship. Let me check the map. So one of the things I wouldn't mind doing is making my way towards another Titan so that we can get more of the mount upgrades so we can go faster. But it looks like the next nearest Titan is... can I zoom out? Next nearest Titan's right here. So that is a little ways away. But I guess I can start making my way there as part of our grinding. Where did I say it was? Right here, the flying one. Let's set that as the destination. Come to think of it, I don't think my team really has an anti-flying Pokemon. I might have to teach Gardevoir like Thunderbolt or something. I don't know. One of the things I don't know is the moveset Umbreon gets. I've never used an evolution in general in my team, except when I played through X and Y when I was a child, when it released. I used a Sylveon, I believe. But I've never used Umbreon. I know it's a special defensive, like, specialist. Stored power. Greedent. I don't know, Squovent, sorry. I don't know if I want to try to master the Pokédex in this game. Maybe I will, but that's not really like a video thing. Who are you? Oh, you're like a super Diglett. Okay. There's a sleeping Mareep over there. Nothing too interesting. Which way to the gym? Oh, you're an old man. Hello, geezer. Oh, wait, he's in a school costume, too. Check me out. I'm 60 and still kicking. I might even off to take a gym. You are challenged by Manuel the student. Manuel the student sent out Spupa. Yeah, that seems like the type of old man. If I hit you, am I gonna get paralyzed? Oh my god, you're so weak. Spupa used Harden. Okay, that's not gonna help you here. You're already dead. Goodbye, Spupa. The opposing Spupa fainted. Now, I could have switched to a fire type there and made this easier, but I didn't. Check me out. I'm 60 and I'm getting beat before I even get to the gym. Bro, you should probably get more than one Pokemon if you're going to the gym. And before I forget, let me go over here and let me set... Is switching out in battles not a setting in this game? I guess not. So I'm just not gonna be allowed to switch out. That's basically the rule I'll go with. Even though it's already how I've been playing the game, something really changes. Go kill some of these guys, Eevee. While I collect stuff. 12 whole XP. Ooh, an adamant mint. Oh, I ran into a little bug. That is a male Combi. You are like useless. Also, Batman is a specialist in running away, obviously, so Batman will always successfully run away. So I'll never have a problem. I'm locked into a battle like I did with Crocalor or Lobster. The rain is nice. I do like the rain in this game. I don't think it's a great effect though. One of the things I need to look up actually is if there's a shiny noise in this game now. Because that is one of the things that I didn't so much like about the game, is that I can't tell the difference between a lot of shiny Pokemon. So let me look at this up on my phone as I travel. Hold on. Surely I won't run into anything. Pokemon? I spelled that wrong, but I'm sure autocorrect will fix it. Scarlet. Oh? Let me fight this guy while I do this. Shiny noise. I've seen you around school. You're that new transfer student, ain't you? I spelled noise B-I-U. I don't think that's how you spell noise. You are challenged by Yere, the student. It doesn't look like it does. And you start with a Fletchling, which is level 14, so actually that's a decent level. You're gonna weaken Batman's attack? How dare you? Decent damage. Which one of these has more power? Okay, Covet does. It's a physical attack. And it's normal, so we get the plus 30 stab, same type attack bonus. And this should be it. You're gonna growl at me again? So growl is relevant here, obviously lowering my attack stat when I'm using physical attack moves, just like the battle teacher said. And barely not killing. Quick attack will finish this off though, because of the priority move. Priority moves are moves that like always move first, so like Aqua. I think Aqua Jet. Extreme speed, quick attack. Oh, Tinkatink wants to learn a new move. Draining Kiss. Now, Tinkatink's a physical type attacker, so... Oh, Draining Kiss is also a special type move. I already have Ralts for my special type, fairy type attacks, so I don't actually think I want to take that right now. This new kid's really shaking things up. Gee, thanks. So yeah, the fact that there's no shiny sound means it's very possible I will end up missing a shiny. Unfortunate, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Those pillars of light. Have you ever seen one of those pillars of light? You can spot them from even far away. You are challenged by Roa, the student. Oh, Shuppet? Shuppet's a ghost type, meaning that Batman can't actually hit Shuppet. So let me swap out to... Tinkatink, I guess. Because Tinkatink also has a ghost type move. Batman, switch out! Go! I think did I name Tinkatink? No, I haven't. Mold Breaker. And we're gonna use Astonish, because Astonish is super effective. And they flinch, so they don't get to attack back. And you Astonish too, but I eat that, so. Oh, tink-a-tink. The Shuppet fainted. Batman levels up. It's nighttime? I think it's nighttime. Oh, I can't tell if it's nighttime. Too bright. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know if this is going to evolve into the right Pokemon. Oh, if you turn into an Espeon, I'm going to be upset. Batman, you better become an Umbreon. If not, I'm going to... Okay. Oh my god. I was about to say, I'm going to have to roll back the save. Your Batman evolved into Umbreon! Let's go! Umbreon's data has been added to the Pokédex. When exposed to the moon's aura, the rings on its body glow faintly, and it gains a mysterious power. Yeah, that's its billionaire money. Batman wants to learn the move Snarl. Yeah, we'll get Snarl, which is a pretty good move. And I'll probably replace Helping Hand with Snarl. Woo! We're so back. We're so back. Oh, what was that? You can claim a reward for progress you've made in the Pokédex. I can? What's my reward? X. A Stardust. So it's just money, basically. Oh, so if I catch stuff, I get, like, paid. Oh, hi, guys. What do you guys want? I'm busy. Well, that's one of the members of our team basically set up for life now, because he's obviously not going to evolve again. Where am I? So I'm going up here to hit this Titan Pokemon. Choodle! Well, actually, you know what? With Batman evolving, I think this might be a good place to call it. So let me throw Batman out, and we're gonna... Batman, can you back up a little bit? Batman, can you back up a little bit, Batman? Can I take a selfie with you, actually? Hold on. You're not Batman. I'll take a picture of you anyways. Whee! Batman! Batman! Well, oh, back up, back up. I'm trying to take a picture, Batman. Oh my goodness. Let's go with the smiling one. Or let's go with the angry one while I have my claws out. Where did Batman go? Oh my god. There's Batman. Oh, he's happy. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Pokemon Scarlet. Batman has evolved into a strong and proud Umbreon. We did some more classes. And tomorrow, we'll tackle another Titan. See you then.